What's good, collective? We're going to get into the matters of the heart, okay? We're going to look at love. What is going on in love for the collective? This could be a situation from a past person, this could be a new person that you are building a new connection with. We will see as the cards come out. What is that? I hope everybody's doing well. Pain fades, but love teaches. Mm. Love shouldn't feel this heavy. Okay. So we have some, feels like heartbreak here. Okay. Someone could be going through a process of healing after a heartbreak. Okay. Or you may be still in a connection that feels heavy. All right. You're questioning why the relationship feels so heavy, why loving this person feels so heavy. Tell us more, Spirit. There's a lesson here. No challenge is too big for us to overcome. There's a lesson here that love is teaching. Okay. You could still be very much committed to this connection, committed in the relationship. So this may be a current situation, could be some challenges, some things going on in the relationship that's making it heavy, you know. Um, so there's a challenge here, but I see that you and your person are still very committed to overcoming it. Maybe you are. We'll see. We'll see. I forgive you for me and for us. Okay. Okay. Somebody in a connection has done something to hurt the other person, but the person who has been hurt by their person's actions, whether this is you on whatever side of the coin, okay, of what I'm saying, you're still dedicated to overcoming what has been done or the disappointment, okay, that this person has brought into the connection. You're maybe choosing to forgive them to save the relationship, okay. Tell us more. Face what's hidden. Truth will set you free. Okay. All righty then. Let's get into some tarot and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. What it is Spirit wants you to know. Any confirmation or clarity. Tell us more about this connection, Spirit. Tell us more about this connection. We have the reverse fool. Hmm. Somebody did something foolish, I heard. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles, a supportive relationship, a generous and giving partner. Okay. Mm. Support, provision. Tell me more. Reverse Wheel of Fortune, external circumstances impacting your relationship, feeling powerless in your love life. This could be a connection that someone is choosing to stay in, even though there's been a lot of challenges. Now, the finances could be the challenge, but this I forgive you says that there's something else that's taking place in this connection that has been heartbreaking, but someone may feel that they may be choosing to stay in it for financial reasons. Okay. for financial reasons. We have the reverse chariot, an obsessive pursuit of love, being overly forceful in a relationship, diminished ambition, aggressively pursuing career goals, rushing into or hesitating over financial decisions. And the lovers. Yeah, okay. A balanced, loving, and supportive relationship decisions regarding love. So somebody is making a decision to stay in a connection, and finances, it feels like finances is the reason for the decision. The reverse magician, the Eight of Wands in reverse on the bottom of the deck, misunderstandings, delays in romance, a hectic pace leading to confusion. The reverse magician, romantic deceit, manipulation in relationships, lack of commitment in love. The reverse Queen of Cups, neglecting your own emotional health for the sake of your job. Tell us more. The reverse Seven of Pentacles, lack of progression in love, realizing that love cannot be forced. Someone could be out of work in the connection, or don't, or you don't work. I don't know if the person who has you have had to forgive is the sole breadwinner, or if you are just in between work right now. But it feels like there's a decision being made to stay with someone even though they have caused some sort of heartbreak. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Apathy, boredom in your love life, discontent with your job, feeling unhappy with your career. Okay, on the love end, on the on and I don't know, but when it comes to the love and this love connection, it's not really there. Somebody, whether this is you collective or whether this is your person or whether you are the person, and then the other person who is doing the forgiving is your partner. Okay, I don't know, but the love in this connection is like somebody's legit bored. Somebody's not really getting what they need as it relates to the love. You're with someone for financial reasons. Okay? Three of Wands. Tell me more. What is this forgiveness though? What's going on? Three of Cups in reverse. A brief but intense romance, or a third party causing disruption in your relationship. Is what I thought it was. Somebody's not faithful. Somebody wasn't faithful. There's a third party here. Somebody could have been cheating with someone on their job, or they cheated with somebody on their job. The person who works, the person who is the breadwinner, may have been having an affair on their job with someone on their job. I hope not on the job, but I mean, it happens. Judgment, renewal of love, making meaningful changes in your relationship, um, discovering your true career purpose, embracing accountability at work. It feels like somebody had an affair with somebody that they work with, and it came out, it was exposed. loneliness, Five of Pentacles, depression, work related challenges, feeling isolated from colleagues. Now, this person is facing a lot of backlash, though, not just at home with their partner. Okay. So if you are the partner who was dependent financially on this individual in completely or at least majority, you know what I'm saying? They're also facing a lot of backlash at work. Tell me more. A shy or vulnerable partner feeling emotionally vulnerable at work. There was boredom. There's this feels like a relationship that's really transactional, right? Like it's really transactional. Not excusing it, but this person who had the affair, they may be the person sitting in this apathy because they're not getting what they want in the relationship. And so I don't know if another individual on their job, you know, made them feel emotionally vulnerable. So this could have been an emotional affair. Doesn't even have to necessarily be a sexual one. It could have been an emotional affair. This person could have had a work wife, a work husband. It feels a little bit more than that. It does. But take it how it reverberates. Someone on the job made them kind of feel away, and they maybe were getting what they needed from someone at work because they're not getting it at home, okay, or in the connection with someone. Okay, now I'm saying it that way because I don't know who I'm reading for, but collective, this could be you that's forgiving a partner because there is, you know, support here, provision. Now this partner who had this affair at work um is facing some backlash at work as well. The Hierophant. This person could work corporate. They could work in a corporate setting where there is no fraternizing with the colleagues, you know? So it's not just that they have, you know, broken your trust or they have disappointed you, but they have actually broken some sort of rule at work. The two, the Two of Swords. Mm. Deciding between two lovers or balancing love with family or work. Yeah, there was no fraternizing. We have the Justice card here. I don't know if this person is going to, if they've been terminated, if they're going to be terminated, or they're under some sort of suspension. You know, I don't know how they deal with that kind of stuff. I know depends on who it is. There may be some terminations and stuff like that. So I don't know, but there seems like there's something taking place on the job with the person who stepped outside of this relationship with somebody on their job. Now, definitely someone is here in this reverse Ten of Swords. This could be you, collective. Um, Healing from past wounds, attempting to rebuild a relationship, transitioning to a new job. This person could have been terminated, and that could be how it came out. Yeah. But this could also be, you know, someone in the connection wanting to rebuild the connection, wanting to stay in it, because we did have that come out here. No challenge is too big for us to overcome. I forgive you for me and for us. Again, I feel like it's predicated on these Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, financially secure partnership, building a lasting career. Yeah, the Seven of Cups in reverse, a chaotic and confusing love life. Someone doesn't maybe have the same career options. You could be just like, you know, What's the hidden truth here? Cause see, it says face what's hidden. Let me get the hard truths deck. What is the hidden truth that the collective needs to see in this connection? The apathy I just heard. This person may actually, whether this is you or the person you're in a relationship with, but they may see you as a responsibility and not as an actual lover, even though it's a romantic connection for sure. But this does, it's a lack of interest here, or something's become boring. What's the hard truth? Face what's hidden. The truth will set you free. What's the hard truth, spirit? Pride. Ego is obstructing your progress and building walls where there could be bridges, making it difficult to accept help or admit wrongdoing. Humility opens the path to true connection and understanding. Challenges. You're being pushed to repeat patterns for the sake of expansion. Reflect on past lessons and integrate by making better choices each day. Know better, do better. It seems like this person is a repeat offender. This is not the first time. You also may not be wanting to move out of this connection because you don't want it to appear to people outside of your connection as a failure. You don't want the connection to be a failure. It could be a marriage, okay? Somebody is a repeat offender on this here. Somebody lacks commitment even though they're in a committed relationship. How you gonna do that? How you gonna be in a committed relationship and lack commitment? Okay? Hesitation and half hearted efforts are limiting your success. Find a path you can fully commit to and jump in with both feet for increased success. The hard truth, the truth is, I just heard you're settling. You're settling. Your ego doesn't want to face the challenges that will come if you choose better or if you choose yourself over this individual who lacks commitment. Okay? I feel like the love is one-sided. I feel like that's what I'm picking up. The love is one-sided. But then there's the question if it's even really love at all, because there is this energy in this connection that's showing up. Take it how it reverberates for you. If it doesn't, that's fine. But there is this energy that is not really built on a foundation of love. It's built on a foundation of provision, necessities, um transactional, maybe keeping up appearances like it's more than what it is. And so to actually get out of it and choose better for yourself would then kind of create a tower moment, you know. So the pride is kicking in, the ego is kicking in, not wanting to face the challenge that somebody lacks commitment, somebody's not committed. Lack of accountability. Blaming external factors or other people for your problems is preventing you from taking constructive actions. Own your role to begin resolving the dilemma. Energy drain, reality check. Something is also draining, very draining. There is a desperation here. Most situations aren't as dire as they first appear to be. Take time to make thoughtful decisions. There's no reason to rush, and always time to give yourself grace. You may have rushed into this connection for the purposes of financial support, but now it's like, that's what I was just hearing. I ain't want to say it. I was hearing and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just see what comes out. Shame, rushed into something for financial support. Maybe there was passion in the beginning, but now it's like this person's actions, your partner's actions, continual, infidelities is really kind of, embarrassing you possibly in front of the same people that you may be trying to keep up appearances in front of, because they're not a faithful person and everybody knows it. You keep giving them the second chance and people are kind of like, he's going to do it again. You know what I'm saying? She's going to do it again. And they do it again. And so there's now this shame. Shame wraps you in a cloak of lonely silence, convincing you that your flaws define you. Expose the shame to light. Only then can you begin to heal and alter the course of your destiny. And this has to do with what I just saw, which is future self. And I split the deck again, and here it is. Spirit is wanting somebody to really pay attention to, who you are becoming. Okay, this situation is unaligned. It was unaligned with you from the get-go. They're wanting you to jump into considering your future self, your future, who you are becoming. This decision will impact who you become. Reflect on how your future self will view today's choices. Walk with the wisdom of the life you wish to live. You wish to live. This is becoming humiliating. Okay? This is a pattern in this connection. I feel like spirit is saying you're trying to keep up the appearances by committing yourself and remaining committed and trying to overcome each challenge every time this person steps out on you. Okay. And you keep wanting to try to overcome it. You keep wanting to say, I forgive you for me and for us, and we can, I'm a ride or die, and I'm gonna hold you down and da 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 da. But this is getting to this is like almost humiliation ritual at this point. You know what I mean? The fear of being judged is holding you back. Criticism will always come. So choose that which brightens your soul, no matter the judgment. So we have shame and humiliation, scared of change. Fear of the unknown is stifling your transformation and blocking your path. Growth happens within discomfort. Take a deep breath and keep moving. So the shame, the humiliation is, making either you collective or your partner afraid to consider themselves. And because we have pain here, somebody's hurting, you're hurting. Love isn't shouldn't be this heavy. It shouldn't feel this heavy, but you keep picking up this boulder of a situation. You keep attempting to. It's heavy, but you keep attempting to pick it up and put it on your back because you don't want to see the truth. Okay? And it can be a hard pill to swallow. Don't bite my head off. I'm just giving the message, and it reverberates for who it reverberates for. Okay, but ultimately, it's showing up because the divine is wanting somebody to really honor themselves more, to see the situation for what it is. I'm hearing, how many times are you going to forgive this person's indiscretions? I just heard he's just not that into you. He's just not that into you. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Take it how it reverberates. Okay. Give us some alchemy of awareness, spirit. No, this is Akashic Records. What does the collective need to see? Consider the options. You've narrowed your focus to one desired outcome, and you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible results. Choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Difficult road. Spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. This may be a very challenging choice, you know. Um, it may be time to to choose yourself, okay? Not out of desperation, but out of honor and respect for yourself. I'm hearing spirit say you can get through whatever it is. You can get through it. Stuck in lack, you have all the treasures you need to carry you through. Whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think you have, it is only ego based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. Yeah, you can get through it. Okay. All right, collective, this has been the message. I hope something was said to bring you confirmation and clarity. Please do not hesitate to get in the comments and let me know how this message reverberated for you. Like, share, hype it up, subscribe if you are a first time viewer. I would love to have you here. Thank you so much to my returning subscribers, viewers, Soul Tribe, Starseed family. I greatly appreciate all of your support. If anyone is in need of a personal reading, my information is in the description. You can click the link, it'll take you to my website where you can book and I'll get it done for you, okay? Um Turn on your notification bell so you know when I'm back with another message. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace, family.